This model will give you a little idea of what the biodome might be like to experience. You'll enter on this side in a cave, and there'll be a 3D surprise waiting for you, and then a football field of biodiversity. Plants, animals, up-close experiences await you under 5 stories of jungle canopy. And then on this side, which you can't see yet, is the Aquatic Rehabilitation and Conservation Center, a large behind-the-scenes center where you can get up close and learn about how and why we take care of these plants and animals.
Welcome to the jungle. I thought you'd never get here. I stand here humbled by the magnificence of nature and your passion and support for the Greensboro Science Center. Trust me, Expedition Rainforest is no ordinary project. You might expect to see something this extraordinary maybe in New York City, Chicago, LA, but we're on the verge of something extraordinary right here in the heart of the Battleground Parks District, Greensboro. So here we stand on truly revolutionary ground. And now Greensboro is on the verge of a new revolution, a revolution in science and tourism unlike this community has ever seen. So welcome to the Greensboro Biodome. Follow me, let's go explore more.
Glenn, when did you first have this idea for Greensboro?
Well, I mean, every director would love to build a tropical rainforest. I just never thought it was possible here in Greensboro. But once our board and staff got together in 2022, and I got a sense that the Gateway project, our then strategic vision, didn't have an iconic project, something that big that people have grown used to out here. Then we started going back to the drawing board. I said, give us 2 weeks. And we went back, and took elements from that plan and kind of just smashed them all together into one complex, and came back and immediately said biodome, Expedition Rainforest, bingo. Like I said with the mayor earlier, she immediately caught her attention, it caught our board's attention, and boom, we have it. So it really emerged over a 2-week period.
And when you say we, you're talking about you and the staff and community members?
Mostly our innovation committee, so myself and the innovation team that we have here, we just like going into a room and no bad ideas, throw it all out there. And then we kind of sift through it and figure out what's going to work, what is manageable for a community of our size, and here we go.
So when we look at this and we look at kind of some of the features and kind of, apart from the architectural part, the actual inside, how much of that was an outside consultant and how much was right here homegrown?
I would say that it's 75% homegrown. Yeah. We brought in some specialists that help us figure out flow patterns, certain design elements, and architectural things that would work, but the dream is ours. Yeah. The vision is ours. We just needed experts to help us put it all together.
And what is it like to have all those believers, as Chris called them, around you?
It's a dream come true. I mean, I get all the credit out here, and it kind of drives me a little crazy because I need this team. We fuel off of each other, and I have ideas sometimes get thrown away. I don't have always the best ideas, that's for darn sure. So this team is just a coalescence of passion, science, and the desire to transform Greensboro.
When people ask you what is the next big thing, and you're getting that question all the time and you keep
Every
delivering.
day.
So is it pressure or is that exciting and invigorating to hear that?
It's exciting. I wouldn't call it pressure because we kind of do that anyway. Yeah. You know, science never stops. Imagine if it did. Imagine what people thought about science 1,000 years ago, even 50 years ago, and how far we've come. Imagine where we're going to be 50 years from now. So it never stops, and an organization like us should never stop because then you're going backwards. So that's just our mentality out here, is how do people know what they want, and what they want is around the next bend. And so we're always living around the next bend.
Well, and this takes us to 26, so I know you're already thinking past that too, right?
Yes, we are. I mean, I have to live my life 5 years in advance. I really do. But that's a fun place to be because you get to be a kid and dream.
The Biodome should open in late 2026, but there is so much to see at the Greensboro Science Center right now. In fact, as the mayor says, if you haven't visited the Science Center lately, you haven't visited at all. So come by this Science Center. It is open every day of the week. You can find out more and plan your visit by going to greensboroscience.org.